skip. Anything else? Moving on to the next one. All right. Remember, not touching obstacles. Get to a place where you can see. If everyone wants to come, follow Coach Paulina. She will lead you to the promised land. All right, next obstacle is called Step by Step. These are the shrinking steps that we use here. They are the same ones that we're going to use in the adult course. They are, I don't know, about 3 feet apart, maybe. You guys are allowed to use both your hands and your feet, bellies, butts, knees, thighs, whatever, to get yourself all the way up to the top. You may touch the tops here. You may not stand on the structure, okay? So don't put your feet down here. You can climb on the tops of all of them to get all the way up to this platform here. This mat is here for your protection. It is off, okay? I will take questions after we do the demo. Everybody back up so that Ben can have enough space to demo. There we go. Just like that. Now remember, I said you can use hands, feet, knees, butts, whatever you need, okay? Any questions about step by step? Yes. Ah, good question, my friend. That was a good one. These do have springs and actuators in them. An actuator is essentially the same thing that keeps the rear gate up on your mom and dad's car, okay? When you push it down, it wants to push back. A spring does the same thing, okay? None of you guys look like you weigh over 60 pounds, maybe. Who here weighs over 60 pounds? One, there, two, three. When you step on these, they're gonna push all the way down, and they'll stay there, okay? When you step on this, it's gonna bounce a little bit, but it's not enough that it's gonna throw you, honestly. It's just a little bit of movement, okay? Any other questions? That would be considered incidental contact as long as you don't push off of this. So if you're here and for some reason your foot grows about 8 inches, and your toes dangle and touch this, then yeah, that'd be incidental, okay? But if you scrape it on the way by, that's incidental, okay? Any other questions? Cool, 26 minutes, we're moving on. Next one is Astro World, okay? Now, some of you guys might recognize the Astro Glider from last year. This obstacle took out 50% of our competitors. Do not touch the obstacles, please. This obstacle took out 50% of our adult competitors last year, but we have made it so much easier for you guys because I want you to have fun with it and I want you to take a ride on it today, okay? So we're gonna make this very easy. All the green is on. Green, 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 green. You may touch any green on this obstacle. You may also touch all the black. Black is on, black is on. The color that is off is gray. No gray anywhere. You may not touch gray with your hands or your feet. You may not touch gray floor here. So from this black all the way down to that green platform, you may only touch green. Again, you may use hands, knees, butts, thighs, whatever to make your way all the way down. Ready, Ben? Go ahead. Any questions? Yes, that's green. That's on. Dylan, off the obstacle. Yes. Is it green? Then you can use it, right? Hands, feet, knees, butts, anything. Anything you need. Yes? Is that green? Then you can use it. Okay? Green is in use. Hey, everybody, Najee Richardson decided to show up. Everybody wave to Najee. He's going to be hanging out with us this weekend. Okay, now back to me. I'm very self-conscious. You guys got to pay attention to me. Okay? All right, any questions about this one? 24 minutes. Yes? No, the bars are gray, silver. They're in that grayish family, so we're not using the bars, okay? That's a pinch hazard, too. Let me see your fingers. Yeah, you got little tiny fingers. I don't want them to get pinched by the rollers underneath there, okay? So, no silver bars. Anything else? Awesome, moving on to the next one. So, everybody just turn around and look behind you. The next obstacle. Make sure you guys aren't on the mats because we're coming right into your wheelhouse, right into your living room, okay? The next obstacle is called Heavy Metal Rules. It's an awesome album by Steel Panther. So you're gonna go from this black platform here to the trampoline. Now, here's what I'm gonna tell you. Watch this demo very carefully, okay? Up there at the top, we call that a chip clip, okay? Some of you guys might have noticed that from NNL World Finals last year, okay? Watch what happens to Ben when he grabs the ring. Go ahead, Ben. See how much that drops? Okay, Ben did a good job. He stayed in his L's, he stayed tight through his abs, and he was able to take the drop. If you go into this long arm, okay, and you're not prepared for that drop, it's gonna dump you quick, okay? It's like a friend that comes up, grabs you while you're hanging on something. It's gonna dump you down, okay? So prepare for the drop. I'm not trying to trick anybody. We're not trying to hide anything. There is a drop on this one, okay? Your goal is to make it from this trampoline, using that ring, to get to that green platform, okay? The black mat is off. You must make contact with the green platform even if you go by. You have to touch it on the way by, okay? You're allowed to go over and past it. You don't have to stick the landing, but you do have to touch it on the way by, okay? Yes? That's a great question. It is. Oddly enough. So if you overshoot the green platform and don't touch it, and you come back and touch it, apparently that's fine, according to the NNL rules. That's my understanding anyway, okay? Any other questions? Yes? So if they swing, can they come back? Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I'm not gonna turn on colors, blue, so. It's not gonna help you, but yeah, just watch out, just make sure it doesn't tip. Anything else? Anywhere you want. Yep. Okay. Any other questions? Cool. Everybody turn around 180 degrees and face this way, okay? On to the next obstacle, which we are calling Against the Wind. Now, your start platform for this obstacle is this green box right here. So once you've dismounted that green box, you're gonna come over to this green box here. You're gonna jump on this trampoline. You're gonna make your way across these 5 wind chimes using just the wind chimes and the rings. What is on is black on the wind chimes and the rings. You may not grab structure. You may not grab yellow up top, and you may not grab the wire that's going through all the wind chimes, okay? You may only grab here and here. Do you need to use the wind chimes? No. If you want to just use the rings going by, that's fine. They're there for your benefit. When you get back here, you may notice that you're going to have to, because your dismount platform for this obstacle is this black box. You may use this ring here to get yourself down to that black box, or if you want to try to throw it from there to there, go for it, but might not work out for you, okay? Young ladies, watch out. Ben is going to demonstrate. See how it kind of gets in the way there at the end? And down. Very good. Yeah, you can clap for him. Go for it. Good demo, Ben. All right, any questions about Against the Wind? What are the odds of you contacting that obstacle while you're over here? Do you want to try to push off of that wall? That's a previous obstacle. You may not push off of it. Go ahead. So once you've released here, crossed the plane here, and landed on this mat, that's considered a completion. If you fall backwards after the judge calls complete, so say you're here, right? I'm here, I've landed here, he's called complete, I'm good, and then I go whoops and step back like that, that's fine. Yes, that's right. This is start and finish platform, so that would be a fail of the next obstacle. Good job. You actually unlocked a high-level question. Yes? Yes, any part of the trampoline, you're good. Any other questions? Cool, moving on. Start and finish platform for the next obstacle is this guy right here. Now, this is very important, okay? This obstacle is called Leftover Salmon. Great band, in case you ever heard of them. All right. You're going to jump from this platform here to this bar. Then you are going to lâcher across. It is 4 feet from here to here, okay? What a world we're living in where 6 to 8-year-olds are now a requirement to throw a 4-foot lâcher. A few years ago, be like, what? So this bar is locked in, okay? It will not come out. I can't get it. Whoop. There we go. I'm pretty strong, but it will twist, okay? What do we do when we grab a bar that twists? Switch grip, I love it. You guys are great. Switch grip, okay? So, switch grip on this bar. I'm not trying to see anybody taken out because they don't know what a switch grip is, all right? All the way across here. Hey, Louis Moso's in the house. Then you're gonna come up underneath. Here's my advised way of doing it. I can't tell you how to do the obstacles. All I can tell you is what's allowed and what's not. The idea here, and I think the best course of action, is to come underneath and climb up this side. If you want to try to do it any other way, you are more than welcome to, but that's my tip, okay? You're going to use these bars to climb up, and you're getting to this bar here, and then dismounting here, okay? It's like a monkey bar structure, okay? We're coming across, climbing, and dismounting. There's 2 lâchers and 1 climb up. Ben, we got a lot of questions. Maybe we can clarify with your demo. Go ahead. There you go. And across. And then dismount. Now, to answer your questions, because I'm sure there's a lot, structure is off. You may not use the structure to climb. You may only use the bars. Incidental contact on the way by is fine, okay? I'm not trying to beat you up because your hip touched one of these, but they're a little sharp, so watch out, okay? They can be. Make sure when you're getting up to this bar that you're not stepping on one of these rungs, using one of these, and you may not use just the structure, okay? Bars. Yes? So that would be called incidental contact, and that's okay, all right? Because Ben, if you notice, his foot touched the mat a little bit when he demoed. That's fine. Now, if you go to make the lâcher, and you go like this, that's not incidental contact, right? Coming through, kick, that's incidental contact. Yes. Absolutely. In fact, I would encourage it. Good question. This one, pretty locked in there. We wedged that one in there really good. This one, twists. This one, twists. Because I want them to. Go ahead. Here's what I'm going to say about it. Lâchering to this second bar is going to hurt. Don't do it. Because your arms are going to hit here, and chances are, when you guys have little arms, your chins are going to hit here, okay? So if you try to lâcher to here, you can try to lâcher to this bar, and it won't come out. But you better be ready to take some impact if you're going to do it, okay? It's going to hit you right in the chest. It may catch you right here in the jugular. I don't want to see anybody have to rupture, you guys probably don't have Adam's apples yet, but right in there. You don't want to take one on the neck, okay? Any other questions about this one? Yes? Okay, so we have to complete our 3-part process of completing a NNL obstacle, okay? You must release here, you must cross the plane here, and stick the mat, or stick the landing here. If you fall backwards, then that would be a fail, okay? You have to stick your landing there. If you fall forwards, that's path to the next obstacle. You're good, because this is not the start platform for the next obstacle. So if you catch and you're like holding on, and they're like, it's good, and then you're like, okay, cool, and you come back here, any contact with this mat is considered a fail. So we would go back and we would say that's not a complete. Grab the handle. I'd advise against it. Let's just say, yeah, let's say that structure, sides of the boxer structure. I'm going to turn those off. Yep. Yeah, absolutely. Yes, you can use feet here on this black, but don't grab the sides. The sides are off. Okay, how we doing on time? 13 minutes. We got to move, guys, okay? Head on over to the blue floor, all right? Do not touch the obstacles. All right, this next obstacle is called Ride the Lightning. For those Metallica fans out there, probably their worst album, to be honest. Except for maybe Garage Inc. That was bad, too. All right. Start platform for this obstacle is the where Ben is standing right here. It is this consequence box, okay? This is the start platform. You may use any of the quad steps, the springy wood platforms. Yeah, stay on this side, guys. You can spread out. Everybody can see. There you go. So you can use any of these structures here to make your way over to this platform here. Ben, give me a demo. Guys should be watching how much the springs move. Notice how he skipped the last one? You can totally do that. Way to give him some beta, Ben. Now, here's the important thing. Finish platform for this obstacle is here, okay? Start platform for the next obstacle is here. Finish platform, start platform. What that means is, remember, you don't have to stick the landing to this. If you go beyond, that's okay, all right? You can touch the floor beyond this. You may not touch the floor on this side of it, okay? You can touch the floor in between here if you want. Yes, yes. Yes, you may use hands, feet, whatever on any of these obstacles, just don't touch the structure. Okay? Hands, feet, whatever on the obstacles. Okay? This is considered part of the obstacle. You guys should not be touching it. Any other questions? Didn't I already answer that question like 3 times? I did. You may touch the floor in between. Okay? Yep. I already answered that one. You can. It's all good. All right, guys, if you keep asking the same question over and over again, we're going to run out of time. Yes, those are off. That was a crucial thing that I didn't get to because I was answering the same question over and over again. Those black boxes are off, okay? Just the tops. Thank you for that. All right, everybody understand this one? Cool, moving on. Next obstacle starts here. This is the start platform for the next obstacle. Not here. Here. This side of the yellow line. Okay? You are going to make your way from this start platform to that black finish platform, presumably making use of the traverse wall. Okay? Now, I cannot dictate an athlete's path from one start platform to a finish platform. But if any of you have designs on jumping from here to there, Ben, go ahead and demonstrate a jump for him. Ben is in the teenage age division, okay? He cannot make this jump. If you want to try it, that's on you. But that's a demo of how far that is. Now, Ben, show them how the obstacle is meant to be done. Straight across. We put a nice little landing platform for you. Straight across. Much higher completion rate. Pretty darn fast, right? Any questions about the traverse wall? Yep. You may not touch the blue floor. Did I just say you couldn't touch the floor? Can't touch the floor. Can't touch the floor. Okay? Yes. Any body part, any of the holds. You may not use the top of the wall, just the holds, but you may use any body part you want. Any other questions? Cool. Moving on. Let's go on to the next obstacle. So everybody head down that way. Yep, do not touch the obstacles on the way by. Head down where Coach Veer is waiting. I got 9 minutes. Okay, here we go. Getting hectic. All right, now, this next obstacle we're calling a perfect circle, even though it's not a perfect circle, it's a semicircle. You're going to make your way up onto the black platform where everybody can see Ben right there. Make sure you can see him. I don't mind if you guys are on these mats right here if you want to get a shot to see, okay? So, that rope right there, where right next to Ben, you're going to grab that rope. Everybody back up because Ben's going to get some slide action going. Ben, go ahead and demonstrate this one for me. There we go. Now, a couple things. Notice how the bar comes down. Again, remember back on heavy metal where we grabbed the rope and then the thing went whoop and tried to dump us? Similar thing here. When you grab this rope, this bar is going to move. So the rope's going to move, then the bar is going to catch up with it. And the bar probably weighs more than a lot of you, okay? So prepare for that jolt. Your goal is to make it to this platform here, okay? This is your landing platform. You may not touch the blue mat, except for incidental contact on the way by, okay? That's it. If you put your weight on the mat, then that's going to be an out. This is your start platform, okay? You shouldn't really ever, you're not going to find yourself in a position to do that. But say you're light enough and this doesn't move, yeah, you can push off it. That's fine. This is a scramble obstacle, so I'm going to, like, if you've got to use something to get yourself to that platform, that's fine, but just don't touch the blue, okay? It's just going to take time. This is going to be a time course, guys, okay? Any questions about perfect circle? What's your question? Okay. Question? So again, NNL rules, you can overshoot the platform because this is not the start platform for the next obstacle, but you have to touch it, okay? So my understanding is that even if you overshoot it completely, you can go back and touch it, and that would be considered completion. Seems odd. I'll have to double check on that, but that's how it was explained to me. I don't know. Touch it on the way by. Make sure you touch it on the way by. Okay. Cool? Yes? That's an excellent question, guys, especially for this age group. She said, what if you forget where to go? If you have a coach, your coach should tell you where to go, and you have an excellent coach, and I know he's going to tell you where to go, okay? But if you find yourself in a position where you're like, my coach isn't paying attention, and I don't know what I'm supposed to do, that's why I'm here. I'm on the mic, okay? I'm the MC. If you hear me and I'm like, hey, you head over that way, I can't tell you how to do the obstacle, and I'm not allowed to coach you, but I can at least sort of coax you in the right direction and make sure you don't go off the course, okay? I'm not a judge. I'm not a coach. You can? I didn't think judges were allowed to do that. Yeah. Yeah, so disregard what Coach Paulina just said. There you go. All right, moving on to the next thing because we were running out of time. This is one of my favorite obstacles that we are going to do today, okay? So everybody stay back so you can see. This obstacle is called Cat Scratch Fever. You are going to start on this black platform right here. This mat is just here for your protection, okay? This Mad Rock mat right here, this bouldering pad is here for your protection. It is not the start platform. This is the start platform. In fact, we're going to move it back a little bit so it makes it clear. Here, Ben. So it makes it more clear. There we go. This is your start platform. In fact, we're even going to go so far as to put some tape on there so you guys know exactly where it is, okay? You're going to jump across to the Squirrel Climb. Go ahead, Ben. You're going to shimmy up the Squirrel Climb. You may use the jug holds up top, and then you are going to cat back to this platform. Right there, okay? This distance is 4 feet. 4 feet from here to here, okay? Most of you guys could probably reach your foot back, and it's only about a foot from there to there, okay? We tested this with 5-year-olds, and they were able to do it. So I think you guys have a pretty good shot, okay? Sure, whatever you want to do, okay? So, climb up, make use of the jug holds, cat back to this platform. Any questions? Yes? Question? Question? I cannot tell you that it has to be a dynamic move. If you can reach it with your foot and you can static it, by all means, go for it. Yes? Sorry. You gotta be more specific, bud. You may not touch the black mat unless you fall. Yes, Caleb? A little louder. Yeah, you can reach your leg across. Yeah. You may not touch the black mat. Don't touch the black mat. You have to jump from the blue to there. Yes. Ah, good question. Can you go to here, if you can, and jump to here and pull yourself up? Good luck. We put this false front on here for a reason, okay? Ben, you want to demonstrate the muscle up? I know you can do it. I know, I got 3 minutes. We're working on it. Go ahead, Ben. There he goes. Who just said it seems hard? It is really hard. Chances are time's going to be winding down and you're not going to have a lot of time to do it. And Ben is superhumanly strong, okay? So if you guys want to try it, by all means, but it's not the fastest way. Oh, yeah, definitely a spotter here. Don't worry, parents. There will be a spotter right here. Okay, and especially for the next one. Any more questions about this one? Black is off. Structure is off. Structure's off. Structure's off. Okay? Cool. Everybody make your way down there off the far side of the orange mat, please. Far side of the orange mat. I thought I only had 3, 2. Okay. Next obstacle is, what do we call this? High Flying Birds? Noel Gallagher's new band. Used to be in Oasis. He's awesome. All right, you're going to jump from this platform to the flying chipmunk and dismount to the orange mat. Remember we talked about fear on the first obstacle. This is not a difficult obstacle. If you want to know how far, guys, listen up. If you want to know how far this distance is, we have set it up in the action room. The jump from the step to the bar is exactly the same distance. It's a little further in there. This just looks crazy because it's up near the ceiling, okay? We did that for your benefit. If you're worried about this jump, practice it in there before you run. Now, all you got to do is jump to here and dismount to the orange. This is a fear obstacle. Go ahead, Ben. Whee! Okay? Some of you guys might not make it look that easy, but that's really all it is, okay? Jump from here to there, dismount to there. Do you have to use that? Nope. Good luck. It's a big jump. That is what she just asked. I literally just finished asking. Yes, you can jump. Yeah. Any landing on the orange mat. You just got to clear the fluffy. Yes. What if you can't jump to it? You can jump to it. I guarantee you. We tested it. You can jump to it. Then you have failed the course. One at a time, not you. What? Go ahead. 46 seconds to get to the last obstacle. There you go. Ben's got a pretty good jump. Go ahead. Yeah, you can grab one, you can grab both, just don't grab the structure, okay? All right, cool. We're moving on to the last obstacle. The last one is called the climb. I have 24 seconds to tell you about it, so everybody get over here so you can see. This is so straightforward, it's not even funny. You guys can take any direction you want to come all the way over to here. You're going to scramble. Time's going to be winding down like it is on me now. You're going to be up here. You're going to climb up this cargo net all the way up to the top. Go ahead, Ben. You only have 5 seconds. Go, 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 go. Out of time. All right. I'm going to go a couple seconds over, and I'm going to account for that because I started the timer before we officially started rules. That's what we'll say. If you come through and your feet touch the floor inside the cargo net here, that's fine. We're not going to fail you if your feet go inside the cargo net here. Eventually, you have to get up there. It's a time suck. So that's not a fall. You're still on top of the cargo net, okay? If your feet touch the floor, that's fine. You must depress the buzzer such that it causes the timer to stop. If you get up there and you swipe at it and you go, I hit it, but the timer didn't stop, you did not hit it. The buzzer is not broken. You did not depress it such that it stopped the timer. That is the rule, okay? You must press the buzzer so that it stops the timer, and make sure you do, because you worked really hard to get up to this point, right? You can see time. It's on that clock right there. As you're climbing up here and it's winding down, you can see how much time you have left, okay? This is just a straight climb to the top. Then dismount to the orange mat, pat yourself on the back, congratulate with your parents, and you had a great day. Any questions about the course? Yes. Yes, if you fall, we will fail you out, move on to the next obstacle. Yes. When you climb it up, can you climb it fast? I hope so. I think you can. You look pretty fast. Yes. Good question. The time limit is 2 minutes and 20 seconds. 2 minutes and 20 seconds. We had Ben demonstrate this earlier. He still had 30 seconds left on the clock when he got there. And we asked him to go about 40%. Okay? Yeah. No. If your timer runs out, you are done. We're going to ask you to clear the course. You have 2 minutes and 20 seconds on the course, and that's it. Yes. Are you allowed to climb underneath the cargo net? No, for safety reasons. Notice how there's no mat underneath there? If you fall underside the cargo net, there's nothing to stop your back from hitting the floor. So you may not climb under the cargo net for safety reasons. Yes. How many obstacles are there? There are 12. 12 total obstacles. All right. That is it for rules. You athletes may warm up in the action room. We're going to start calling out our first few competitors and get this thing going. All right, our first 4 competitors are Jacob, Joey, Cameron, and Violet. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, if I could have your attention, please. In recognition of the National Ninja League and the grandiosity of our sport, we will now please rise for the playing of our national anthem. No. Next ninja! All righty. Judges are ready. Casey, you ready? All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is never easy going first, but Jacob has decided to step up and do it for us today because he is such an amazing ninja. He's got chalky hands and a smile on his face. He is ready to attack this course. Give it up for Jacob! Let's go. Makes short work of that first 8-foot warp wall. Now he's making his way across, crossing over on Thriller. Oh, went for the early dismount and just came a little short. Keep going, Jacob, keep going. Jacob knew going first, you gotta try out some moves to go fast. And Jacob wanted to go fast. And he's making pretty short work here. There you go, keep going, keep going. He's gotta scooch that Astro Glider, gotta keep scooching it. Scooch, scooch, scooch. He's trying. All right, moving on to the next one, right over here. We're up on heavy metal rules. Other ninjas should be watching what he's doing. Excellent landing on heavy metal rules. Up onto those wind chimes. Nice job, Jacob. Get those feet up. There you go. Trying to get to that black platform. Going to take the inside route. Very nicely done. Let's see what he's got for this salmon feature here. Good mixed grip on the first bar. Now he's going to throw that 4-foot lache. Very nice. Jacob coming to us from Forte Ninjas, being coached by Coach Dave Vergara, another member of our New England Ninja Association group of ninja gyms that we have here in the Boston area. These kids get to compete as a team throughout the season. It runs concurrent with the NNL in a format that allows them to rack up points throughout the season. So the next time we see Jacob, we know he is going to be prepared to take on any obstacles that we throw in front of him. These kids get so strong through this program. Time winding down as he heads over into perfect circle. Good ride, a solid performance from Jacob. Just a little misstep early, and that'll do it for him today. Still completed a bunch of obstacles, so good job. All right, next up we have Joey, coming to us from Strive Ninja down in Franklin. Judges ready? Joey, you ready? Let's do it. Up he goes, not even needing that rope. We know he's a fan of Panic at the Disco. We'll see if he's a fan of Thriller. Trying to get his right hand out there, his right hand lead. There he goes, now he's got it set. Not a lot of room on those handholds, so they gotta figure out their path. There he goes. Now he's gotta set his hips through. Oh, same thing that Jacob did. Just came up a little short. There was one more hold he could have used there at the top. There we go, up on the big screen. Now he's gonna head down into dropping in. All right, here we go, Joey. Yep. Nice. Now just stick that landing. Very nicely done. we go. About 35 seconds left on the clock here for Joey. Clinging on to that wind chime like a baby koala. He's going to reach out for that ring like a eucalyptus branch. There he goes. Get down to that black platform. Whoop, there we go. All right, here he comes into leftover salmon. Got to stick that 4-foot lache. Not quite. Go ahead and ride the lightning, Joey. Coming right around the corner. Everybody can see him. Good job, Joey. Good job. Just go ahead and ride that lightning right on out of here. All right. Course reset. All right, another one coming up from Forte Ninjas. Cameron, do you understand the course? Are you ready? Let's do it. Very nicely done. Scrambles up that wall. And is heading into Thriller. Going to use that caterpillar technique. Very solid, very solid. Now, he's got to stick that landing. And there it is. Yeah, our first competitor to make it through Thriller. This is Cameron's first year competing in the NNL, but he's going to call that complete. On to dropping in. Oh. I'm not your judge. And down and dropping in. All right, here he comes up onto Heavy Metal Rules. This is only Cameron's first year competing in the NNL. I have a feeling we're going to see this young man in a lot more competitions, just judging by the way he moves, the way he attacks obstacles. So much more to this sport than just physical ability. A lot of it's mental, especially at this age. We got to keep track of all the obstacles. We have to know what techniques to use in different situations. He's showing off some lock-off strength here through Against the Wind. Cameron going inverted. All right, he's still working his way through. He's got about 20 seconds left. Gonna make his way over, change direction. Sticks the landing there. Clearly he's got a little lache skill here. All the way over to that first step. And time expires as he makes it to ride the lightning. All right. This is how Ninja comps usually start, guys. This is par for the course. We're gonna see who will be the first one to crack it. Is it gonna be young Violet Hancock? We're gonna wait for the song to cue up a little bit. I like this jam, so we wanna make it. There we go. All right, judges ready, course ready. Violet, let's do it. Up she goes. I'll tell you folks one thing. There is one thing that Violet will not have any shortage of on this course, and that is energy. She will go all day and all night doing Ninja if you let her. She's got a gas tank that doesn't quit. Trying to figure out this Thriller. She's got to get her hips right and her hand placement. There she goes. Very nicely done. Being very meticulous here. That's it. Making use of those doorknobs. That's it. So one thing that can happen when you're starting out in early in your ninja career Sweaty palms. It is a real struggle. And the longer you spend up on an obstacle, the sweatier those hands get. Now she's setting up for her dismount. Sticks it to the top of the orange mat. She's clear, but she's only got about 1:07 left to go. There we go. Using belly, getting her belly up and knees. I'll tell you folks what, this may not be the fastest run out there, but Violet is definitely exploring everything here, and she's 100% on completion so far. She can use any of the green. There we go. Still making connections. Gonna have to scooch it almost. Little fail there. Come on up, Violet. We know you're a little Nas X fan, but we're gonna do some heavy metal rules. There we go. On to Against the Wind. Time winding down on Violet as she makes her way across. Little circle hips. And whoo! That was 2.5 minutes of hard work for Violet. Good job, young lady. All right. Next up, another Forte Ninja. Man, huge team coming up from the Cape. Michael, running to one of my favorite songs. Gets me hyped before Bruins games. Michael, are you ready for this course? Let's do it. Here we go. This is Michael's first year competing in the NNL. You can say that a lot about this age group because for a lot of them, they just aged into it. It's not really because they just discovered it. Michael gets his landing, that's it. Moving on to Step by Step. We know he's a fan of Fall Out Boy. Let's see how he feels about New Kids on the Block. He's keeping those feet up. That's it. Fighting and scratching and clawing. There we go. That's the technique. Now he's got it. Big step, lunge, and go. That's it. Right onto the, oh, step back onto there. That's all right. He's moving on to heavy metal. Looking great in that Forte Ninja shirt. Man, that's a cool design. Love the blue. Little foot tap as he goes by. He's playing with house money at this point, so he's just getting some experience. Big jump up. Hugging those wind chimes. Oh, just can't quite stick the grab there. This kid definitely knows how to swing. He's got great coordination on his laches, but now he's got to climb too. Might want to come underneath. All right. Next up, our first competitor coming to us from TA Fitness today. Brendan, are you ready? Let's do it. This is such a good song to run ninja to. Got his hands moving as he's making his way up. Brendan setting those hips. There he goes. Now he's linking up. There you go. Keep your eyes on it, Brendan. You got it. He's there. on top of the orange mat. That's all it takes. Now he's got to get into step by step. His second year competing. Oh, down on step by step, just couldn't make the connection together. Should come as no surprise that Brendan's favorite ninjas are Lucas Reale and Dave Kavanaugh. If you're training at TA Fitness, you got two heavy hitters of the sport to idolize and grow up with. You'd be hard-pressed to find faster competitors. Coach Dave Kavanaugh actually competed here last night in our skills challenge. Threw down some serious moves on the doghouse. He was our first competitor to complete that course before he was ultimately ousted by young Nate Pardo, but he had himself a good showing here last night. There we go. Now he got high. Oh, just can't quite hang on to those slippery wind chimes. Ooh, fingertip grab on that bar. Nice little lache. There you go. Now come on underneath and start that climb. Come on, Brendan. He's got big swings going. He needs to drive those knees up to get himself elevating. Oh, can't quite get there. That's right, he's moving on to the next one. He's gonna ride the lightning with about 13 seconds left on the clock. Woo! Just charging it. No fear, just all over the place. Great job, Brendan. Just selling out on it. All right. All right, young lady, are you ready for this course? You look determined. You look like you know what you're doing. Coach Lucas just getting some last-minute clarification from Judge Isaiah. He wants to make sure he gives you all the best feedback you can possibly get. How good of a coach is Coach Lucas?
Good.
He's pretty cool. I want to have Coach Lucas as my coach. I think I'd cooler than ever. All right. Aaron, are you ready? Let's do it. Very nice climb. She is used to climbing super high. And looking for the dismount. There we go. Getting some excellent cues from Coach Lucas. Now she's using hands and feet up on top of those steps. So it's so important, especially with this young age group, that we teach fundamentals of coordination. And so obstacles like that are designed to have the athlete get into a lunge and use their legs to get themselves up and over. So for these guys, it's not so much necessarily about all the crazy high-level big moves, but it's just about developing those fundamentals that will help them in every other sport, whether it's baseball, basketball, mountain biking, fencing, non-traditional sports, whatever it is. We want these ninja athletes to be as coordinated as possible in whatever they do and have success later on in life. Now Erin's in her element. She's hanging onto those rings. She's got grip strength for days. Got to get those legs up. There we go. Now she's riding around with about 20, oh, nope, that's her fail time. Yep, about 20 seconds left on the clock. She's making it to the lâché, nice and easy through there. Clock winding down. Oh, climbing for it. All right. Next up, Grace. Are you ready? Do you understand the course? Judges ready? Here we go. On up to the top of Thriller. Grace has excellent taste in music. Let's hope that she completes this course long before this song finishes. There we go, through Thriller. Wants to make sure she sticks that landing. Now, big steps, big steps. There she goes. Confidence in her step. Oh, just lost a bit of confidence there. On shaky legs, this can be a little disconcerting. There she goes. Down the glider. Big step and push. Push, push, push. Into heavy metal. She's just playing with house money at this time. Gonna get some obstacle experience. That looked super solid. There she goes, wrapping those legs up. Excellent coordination. Sometimes it's about doing one thing, then doing another thing, then doing it again. Grace heading up to the top of Leftover Salmon. She's daintily touching the structure, but we'll forgive her at this point. Let's make this connection. Sticks the landing. Grace, let's show everybody how you ride the lightning as Queen blares through the speakers here at Action Athletics. Don't stop her now. She's coming around the corner. Completes Ride the Lightning. She is on her horse. All of a sudden, she found some afterburners. We know Grace can move. Once those jitters go away, she's got some serious talent in that little body. All right. Next up. What's up, buddy? Next up, we have Sebastian. Judges ready. Course ready. Here we go. This is Sebastian's first year competing, but his third competition. Clearly, he's caught the bug. He loves Ninja. Let's see what he's got for Thriller. There we go. Using that caterpillar technique. Making sure he gets good grips up there. That's it. Couple more to go. Starting to eye up that dismount. Got to keep his hips going. Oh, just couldn't quite get it. All right, now the pressure's off. Let's go, Sebi. Let's go take a few runs here. So Sebi's a big fan of Drew Dreschel. Which, I mean, who isn't? Come on, it's Drew. Trains down at Real Life. But given that it's his first year, it's really important for him to just get some experience out here, sort of understand how obstacles work, That's one thing I can always promise competitors that come here. You're going to see obstacles you're not going to see at other gyms. We tend to think about obstacles a little bit differently. We want to expose those movement patterns in our athletes. We want to make sure that they're well-rounded, that they have their skill sets that they need. It's not enough to just throw yourself at an obstacle over and over again. We want to make sure that there's certain touch points that they hit. Says here that Sebi is fluent in Romanian and he wants to be a diver. Go ahead, Seb. Go hit that heavy metal. Big jump. Nice, there you go. Takes the ride off of the heavy metal rules. Now let's get him up onto those wind chimes with about 20 seconds left. Come on over, Sebi. Sebi, let's go ride the lightning. Now he wants to go after that leftover salmon. Not quite on that one. You know what? In your first year, the struggle is real for all of us. We've all been there. All right, next up, Gavin. Gavin, how you feeling? Good? All right, good luck to you, buddy. All right, we're gonna send Gavin off. Laser focus. He's going to use that chalk on his hands to make sure he's got good grip on here. Here we go. That's the technique. Now we've got that overhand. Puts it together, loses a shoe. Gets his shoe back on, and he's going to need it for step by step. Good technique, just got to keep doing the same thing over and over again. Reach with the foot, and then follow it. He's going knees. Go ahead, Gavin, you got it. Got to close that distance. Closing the distance. He's up there. Oh, he's got it, he's got it. Good, good. He's holding his belly. Come on, Gavin. Come on. He's trying. He's perched. Give it to him. Now he's got to push off. Knees, good job. Taking the conservative approach. Young ninjas who are in the action room, if you are watching your fellow competitors run, you can learn a lot. Gavin's through. 3 obstacles down. He's got some time on the clock. Maybe he can put a dent in this thing. There he goes. He's still alive with 40 seconds left. It's going to be a hard road to complete this course today, but it might come down to who can make it the furthest, the fastest. Right now, Gavin realizes there's some urgency there. What does he have left in his last 30 seconds? There he goes. Pull those legs up. Come on, Gavin, you can do it. Squeezing it around. Oh, just slid off. So exhausting. 10 seconds left. Very nicely done. He's got to come underneath. Get to that top bar before your time runs out, bud. Touches it. Good job. Good job. All right. Let's do it. So Lucy's coming to us from Strive Ninja down in Franklin, another member of our New England Ninja Association. I just asked Lucy a second ago if she was nervous, and she was like, nah. And clearly showing it. She knows exactly what she has to do out here. That's it. Big steps. Big step. Oh, just couldn't quite follow that step. We like to see confidence out of the young ninjas, but also that confidence must be tempered. There she goes. She cleared that one. Let's That's it. Very nicely done. Gosh, other than that one misstep on obstacle number 2, she's showing a lot of prowess on these upper body obstacles. Nope, she's going to move on to leftover salmon. Very nice grab on that Lachey. Now climbing up and up and up. Look at those lock-offs. Good, now if she can get her feet on. There we go. Now she's going to come around the corner here. Very nice, she's got the Lacheys. Again, we're just checking off different skills with these young ninjas. There's certain skills we want to see them have. She's checking a lot of boxes right now. About 40 seconds left for Lucy. She might be our first competitor to make it over to circle time. Oh no, second competitor. We had our first one. There she goes. Gonna go grab that rope. There we go. Now up into cat scratch fever. Big jump. Go ahead. Scale that wall, Lucy. Climb, 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 climb. They call her the fearless fish. She's about to become a flying fish. Spotted her on that one. Go ahead, Lucy. 2, 1, and that'll do it. Well, our first competitor to make it up to the top. All right. Yep. Next up, Rocco. Rocco, are you ready? Rocco, are you ready? We're ready for you. Let's do it. All right, Rocco using that caterpillar. Now he switches over to our Tarzan approach. Sticks the landing. All right, this step-by-step and giving our ninjas a little bit of trouble today. If you have the technique down, you're allowed to use your hands. There we go. Rocco's got great technique. Now he needs to do that over and over and over again. Same thing over and over. It's one of the hardest things to do in life is be consistent. There he goes. That's it. Good grab. One more. Taking his time. It's good. He wants to make sure he gets credit for this obstacle. Very nice. All right, into Astro World. Touched the gray a little too soon. All right, Rocco, let's see what you got for the rest of this course here. It says he's named after his late grandfather, who he's never met, Rocky. I'm sure Rocky was a great man to have his namesake out here running this ninja course right now. He's doing him proud. In only his first season, oh, can't quite hold on to that one. Very nicely done on the Lachey. Clearly he's been working on that. That's another thing we talk about with these young ninjas. They love to do the same thing over and over again. They have the same skill that they love to do. But ninjas have to be well-rounded. So in a course like this that shows a lot of different looks, a lot of different things that ninjas have to do, it exposes those things that the ninjas need to go back to their home gym. They need to work on a little bit and give them the opportunity to get stronger. So we know Rocco's going to do that. I'm sure we're going to see him again this New England Ninja season. The rest of him and his Forte Ninja teammates, they got a real young team down there. A lot of up-and-comers. Coach Dave is working hard today. He's got a huge crew here. All right, next up, young Grant. Grant, do you understand the course? Coach Dave will take you right through it, all right? You ready, my man? Let's do it. It says Grant started gymnastics when he was just 4 years old, and ninja when he was 6, and this is his very first event. Well, a young man who's been doing gymnastics since he was 4, certainly showing a good bit of dexterity on this first obstacle. Very nicely done. That's how you do it. Now, can gymnastics prepare you for step by step? We'll have to see. Both Judge Isaiah and Judge Casey come from gymnastics backgrounds. Coached gymnastics for many years. They're very familiar with how these young athletes move. Grant has that meticulous way of going about things. And for his first ninja comp, Grant is really showing some excellent poise. Getting some good tips from Coach Dave. He's got to get a little further on it. Just couldn't quite stick that touch. It does take a little bit of force to get that trolley to move. And Grant, one of our smaller competitors, no problem keeping his feet up on this one. Dismounts. This song is awesome. I have no idea who this is. This song is fantastic. So it says here that Grant's favorite ninja obstacles are rings and lashaying. Well, the next two obstacles, Grant, are just for you. You've got some rings, you've got some pipes. You've got some lashays coming up. Here you go, Grant. We're coming up on your lashay. Let's show us what you got, bud. Look at that mixed grip. Go, little pop. Reached out for it with the one arm. All right, ride that lightning, Grant, all the way to the end. There we go, and pan it up. All right, great job, Grant. Your first NNL event, congratulations to you. Next up, a young man coming to us all the way from Pleasantville, New York. What's up, Russell? You ready? All right. Out of the Grit Ninja in Pleasantville, New York, give it up for Russell. Using that 8-foot rope, Russell's whole family here cheering him on today. Coach Louis Moso's looking on, making sure Russell gets it done properly. Can use any of those holds that he wants. That's it. Those yellow ones are a little bit more comfortable. Oh, just doesn't have it for Thriller. But you know what? Let's go have some fun on the rest of this course. There we go. Russell has literally been playing on ninja obstacles since he knew what they were. His home gym down in Pleasantville, New York, has some fantastic obstacles in it, a collaboration project by both Stage 4 Designs and the mastermind himself, one Louis Moso. A great crew down there. We look forward to seeing a lot of them here this weekend. And we look forward to their NNL coming up next month. I'm sure we're going to see his brothers too. In his very first NNL event, I have a feeling it will not be his last. Set this young man loose on a warp wall and watch him go. About 40 seconds left to go as he scooches his way along. Sometimes you just gotta humping into submission there, Russell. There he goes. Scrapping and clawing for every inch he can get. Clock winding down. And a finish ride for Russell. Good job, bud. All right. Peter, do you understand the course? Mostly? All right, you ready? Good luck to you, brother. Oh my gosh, Peter loses his shoe the first time. His coach can hand it to him if you want it. Yeah, absolutely. Honestly, it's fine. Here we go. Peter's heading into, here we go. Now he's got some things to grab a hold of. Doesn't need his shoes for this obstacle. Whoa, crossing it over. All right. Got to get his right arm free. There he goes. That is a really difficult move. Maybe not the easiest way to go about doing it. All right, Peter. Whew, Jacob's our next one up. Peter's moving on step by step. Here we go. There's that lunge we're looking for. Adults and kids, any of you guys that are looking to get into a fitness program, you don't need an expensive gym membership. You don't need a ton of weights. Do lunges. If you think lunges are easy, you're kidding yourself. Lunges are the best exercise you're not doing. I should write articles for Men's Health. So Peter trains at USA Ninja Challenge in Marlborough, Mass. Loves to climb the walls at his house. Well, he's doing a pretty good job of climbing this Against the Wind. Oh my God, the name of it just escaped me. Against the Wind. That is a lot of album titles to keep track of. Oh, just down on that last one. Into the lache. All right, good job. Good job, Peter. All right, next up, coming to us from just down the road at Strive Ninja Fitness, we have Jacob. Our second time through High Hopes today. Jacob, are you ready? Go for it. Hold on. There he goes. Jacob is clearly excited for this course. He's got high hopes for it. He's through the first one. Big steps, confident steps. There we go. Again, we talked about it during rules. Fear is a big thing to overcome for these young ninjas. A lot of these obstacles, the difference between doing them efficiently and failing them is just simply confidence. Or a good strategy like Jacob's showing here. Getting some good coaching from Coach Tim. Very nicely done. That can make such a difference, just that little bit of strategy. Here he goes, now he's through. He's getting some great strategy tips from his coach. Look at the guns on this young man as he flexes it out. That's it. Grabs that ring. Ah, touched his back foot on the dismount. That's all right. Let's see what he's got for this lache here. Clearly loves to lache. He's comfortable with that move. All right, Jacob, you're up there high. Got to make this dismount across. Very nice. All right. 20 seconds left as he comes in to ride the lightning. Very nicely done. Across. He's going to, nope, going to take one step on that last one. There he goes. All right, 10 seconds. Takes it across the traverse wall. Sorry, we call that one Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, the soundtrack. And perfect circle, just touches it up. All right. Next up, Duncan, coming to us from TA Fitness. Duncan, are you ready? Let's do it. Duncan is ready. He makes use of that rope as he comes up and across. Duncan choosing to run to a song from the Greatest Showman soundtrack. Fantastic movie if you guys have not seen it. This gentleman obviously has excellent taste in films. There we go. Kick those legs out. Hips are moving. And there he goes, just like that, nice and clear. He heads into step by step. Now this obstacle has been giving our ninjas a little bit of trouble today. The approach has always been a little conservative, I'd say. Duncan taking that conservative approach as well, as the crescendo of the music kicks in, inspires him to ascend up the steps. Oh, couldn't quite. He had himself perched up there like a gargoyle and then just couldn't quite claw his way around. Runs out of gas on this one. Whoop, there we go. Trying to shampoo himself. Give it a good hard push, Duncan. Good hard push. There we go. Gonna need a little bit more than that. All right. Let's see what we got for heavy metal. Big old jump onto heavy metal. There you go, Duncan. He's like getting beaten up through those wind chimes like a bunch of punching bags. It's looking like Philly qualifier a few years ago where they just threw the kitchen sink at the ninjas. He had to bust through all those punching bags. A few seconds winding down for Duncan. All right, well, nothing can take that green and orange belt away from Duncan. It's a Taekwondo. He's working towards his black belt. All right, next up, another competitor from TA Fitness who's a big fan of The Greatest Showman. Let's give it up for Jack. Jack, are you ready? Let's go. This is Jack's second year competing in the NNL. Usually two years in, 3 years in, that's when you really start to see these guys show a little bit of technique. He's just set those hips. And go. There he goes. Again, taking that conservative approach up step by step. we go. Knee up there as well. Ninja's so conservative today on this course, really. It can be intimidating stepping up on this big stage in front of all these people. The lights and the blue live stream and everything else, it's a lot to handle. Yeah. But Jack is still alive through Astro World. He's crawling his way. We got another one. All right, now he can really start to open it up here on this course. There we go, touches it on the way by. He even goes back, touches it a second time. Good job. Just like the NML, or NFL. Make sure you get 2 feet in. It's college in this league, Jack. You're fine. That's it. Keep your eyes on it, bud. Coach Kira giving him some good direction through here. That's it. Reach out and grab it. Hug that thing up. Squeeze it with your legs. There you go. Now get to that landing platform. Whoa. Coach Isaiah taking one off the face. That's going to be a fail right there. Oh, nice. Emmanuel, you have excellent taste in music, my friend. Do you understand the course? You don't have any questions? Well, all right, let's set it off. Go ahead, Emmanuel. Up he goes. Another competitor from the Grit Ninja. That's right, getting a round of applause from his teammate. Let's go, Emmanuel. Very nicely done. Showing that Tarzan technique. Hand over hand. Grip strength for days. Gonna set his hips. And off he goes. Nice job. All right, Emmanuel heading into step by step. Wow, look at that technique. There you go. Way to catch yourself. Pushed off of that structure. All right. Sometimes a little too conservative. That's all right. Whoop, but a little slip there anyway. Keep going, Emmanuel. Let's have some fun on this course. This age group is so much about having fun, touching all the obstacles, doing what you can. Let's go, bud. Big jump. That's it. Touched it on the way. Did he dab on the way off that thing? It might have been inadvertent, but I think I caught a dab in there. Hanging on to those wind chimes. We call these wind chimes 2.0. They're a resurrected version of the wind chimes we had at our old Newton gym. Near and dear to my heart. There we go, on to the Lachey. Shake it out, Emmanuel, you got it. Now he's got to get a big swing going here. Touches it on the way by. Whoa, that is super bouncy. Some of you guys remember last year, those moon rocks were not nearly that bouncy. This one's pretty good in the middle. The Stage 4 Designs bouncer. There you go, Emmanuel. Nice job. That'll do it for Emmanuel today. Next up, we have Owen. Owen is a young American Ninja Warrior in training. Very well coordinated today. Owen, are you ready? All right, go have some fun, bud, okay? Here we go. Making use of that rope. Tell you what, just looking at him, Owen is very compact. Says here he's great at rings and hanging. Well, let's test that here on Thriller. Got to get those hips going side to side. Oh, not quite. Well, that's all right. This is Owen's first time. If everybody was great at ninja their first time out, it would be called, I don't know, what's something you're really good at the first time you do it? CrossFit? Let's go, Owen. Push off that box, bud. That's it. Owen takes the green right there. If you look at the musculature of this young man, he's going to be doing just fine. Owen finishing up the climb, scaling that Squirrel Climb. Can he touch the top? Ah, gets the touch. Come on down, Owen. Very nicely done. All right. Next up, running to the same run song as his brother. Teddy, you ready? Here we go. Teddy just shooting right up that 8-foot warp wall. His brother, Russell, ran a little bit earlier. You know it's going to be bragging rights on the way home in the car. That's all they're really running for right now. They just want to see who's going farther. I'll tell you what, Teddy has got himself on it. Clear? There we go. Little button trouble there. Go ahead, Teddy. He's using that caterpillar technique. All the steps are the same distance apart. The ninjas just have to keep doing the same thing over and over again. Here we go. Oh! He's good? Woo! That was a little bit of a scary moment there, but Teddy's just shampooing his way up through Astro World. He decided he's going to get up close and personal with it. You really want to just feel your obstacles. If we put barbed wire over that obstacle, Teddy would have been totally clear. Very nice. Sticks it. I'm going to get out of the way and not get hit in the head. Yep. How he survived that straight shot into the step-by-step, I have no idea. But he's still going strong. There we go. Hands and feet, hands and feet. That's all it is. He's going to get a double shot of Queen on this run. Turns out that song is only about 2 minutes long. Get those legs up, Teddy. Keep pumping, bud. Keep pumping. There you go. Wrap it up. All right, he's going to head over to leftover salmon. He's got that swing. There you go. Reached out and touched it. All right, time wrapping up as Teddy makes his way around Ride the Lightning. Very nicely done. Around the corner he goes. And finishes right out in front of the crowd. Big applause for Teddy. Chase. You ready? Cool. You understand the course? Okay. Judges, let's do it. Chase's first ever NNL competition, and he is off and running. He's got the look up here of a very determined young man. Now, let's see if he's got the coordination for this little what's turned out to be kind of a little tricky grab obstacle for these young ninjas. The idea here is we want him to be meticulous, consistent. He's got good hip motion, just got to keep it going. That's it. Up. Very nice. Getting good coaching from Coach Dave Vergara. Oh, just released at the wrong time. Released on his backswing and not his front swing. That can be the difference there. Well, now the pressure's off, so we can see what Chase does. Your first time out, that's almost a good way. If it's your first ever NNL competition, you're really just coming out for experience. It's very rare that somebody comes out and wins their first one. So for Chase, it's about getting experience today. He's been climbing and swinging on things since he could walk with no sign of slowing down, and that's why he loves Ninja. And at this age group, we're going to see this young man again, I'm sure. There he goes. Wow, he might have a future in horseback riding with that move right there. All right, now he comes down step by step. There you go, pushes down the line. Hard push off for those ninjas. They just can't be too conservative with it. Big push, big push. On to heavy metal. All right, headed into our wind chimes here. Against the wind. Chase is running against the wind. He's on the wind chimes and running against the wind. Oh, just out of time. All right. All right, Hunter. My young friend, are you ready for this course? Yeah? You look ready. Judges. Whoop. All right, Hunter was ready. We just had to get ready for Hunter. Let's do it, bud. Straight up that 8-foot ward ball. Our first competitor running to Imagine Dragons today. I can guarantee you it will not be our last. Showing excellent hip movement through this obstacle. That is the kind of drive we're talking about. It's such a fundamental ninja skill. Look at that. That is textbook. But then needs to know which way to go. Step. Very good. Step. You got it, you got it, you got it. Hunter showing excellent fundamentals here. Excellent. Oh, just didn't have the confidence for that next step. The higher you get, it's a matter of perspective. All these steps are the same distance apart. But the higher you get, the further away it looks. Just like this flying chipmunk up here. As we told you during rules, it's the same distance as over there, but because it's higher, it looks like it's a lot farther away. Ooh, gets the jump. Good thing that's padded. And big push off. Big push off. There you go. That's the kind of push we're looking for. All right, into heavy metal. Very nicely done. Sticks the landing. Nope, right over there. About a minute left for Hunter. Hop on up there, Hunter. You can wrap it up like a little baby koala. There you go. Hold on tight. Scale it. Hunter moving on to leftover Sam. Woo, look at that fingertip grab. Reaches out for it and finishing with Ride the Lightning. Come on around the corner, Hunter. There you go. Yeah. All right. That's your outfit. That's awesome. All right, Jace. You and I have the same taste in music because I love this run song. I am very, very excited. Look at the back of your shirt. What does the back of your shirt say? Yes! My man. Oh, give me a fist bump. I don't want to take all your chalk. All right, run into What's Up Danger. Let's go, Jace. If this song is not on your hype up workout or running playlist, it's from the Into the Spider-Verse soundtrack, quite possibly the greatest movie of all time. Getting some fantastic coaching from Coach Lucas, taking this one thing at a time. Got to keep those hips moving. Gonna set them, look for the dismount. All right, let's go, Jace. Couldn't quite stick the landing on that. Again, his first ever NNL competition. I got to give him props just for coming out here and doing it. For a lot of these kids, that is the key. Even just stepping to the competition or to the podium or to the start line, getting yourself ready to run. Shows a lot of character. You got it, Jace. Ooh, good save. Jace likes tall buildings so he can leap off of them. He goes hard with it no matter how dark it is. There you go. Push off, Jace. Just like your Miles Morales, jumping off buildings in New York. Oof, good try, good try. Keep it going, bud. You got it. Push. That's it. And push. And swim. And swim. We're running out of time. Here comes that heavy metal. Hold on tight. There we go. Even goes back and touches it. I love the attention to detail. All right. Whoop. All right. Our next runner likes total silence when he runs. No song. Wants to focus on what he has to do. James, are you ready? Let's do it. So James can one-arm dead hang for 10 minutes. So we know that Thriller should be no problem for James. Just needs to keep those hips going. And sticks the dismount. Good job. All right, well, dead hang is a fantastic skill, but how's it gonna do on step by step? Ah, just couldn't quite get those steps. God, those steps. Well, he's got excellent positioning on the glider. Little foot touch on heavy metal, we'll forgive him. Off he goes. He's holding on tight to against the wind. Can't quite hang on there. He's got that hip swing going back and forth. The problem is putting it in gear to go up can be a little difficult. Now here he comes in to ride the lightning. He's doing good on time. Whoa, the inside dive. Selling out the body for a chance to ride that lightning. There he goes. All right. Across the way. Into the Spider-Verse. Time winding down. There he is. And almost completes the perfect circle. All right. Kate, channeling her inner Captain Marvel. Kate, are you ready? Here we go. Hold on. Now go. She was just a little too excited. Couldn't wait to get out onto the course. Let's go, Kate. Flying through that thriller like, didn't like the heights. That's all right. Head on over to the step-by-step. We talked about that in the rules. Fear is something we have to overcome as ninjas. It's very important for young ninjas to do it. We're going to let her keep going and see if she can build some of that confidence that Demi Lovato is singing about. And she gives me a little bit of opportunity to talk about her. So Kate is an active member of her school's Harry Potter Alliance Club. Our own DJ Rachel Smaller is probably a huge fan of that. Her family members have given her the nickname Mighty Katie, play on her nickname from Casey Catanzaro, Mighty Casey. And when she isn't being a ninja, she enjoys reading, writing, stories, and going to musicians. Well, she sounds like a scholar after my own heart. There's nothing wrong with being smart and confident and being good at obstacles. You can paddle. After you've already failed, you can go ahead and paddle. There you go. Let's go, Kate. Push, push, push. Great job, Kate. Nate, you gonna get a little bit of chalk on your hands there, bud? I love it. Yep, there you go. Clap, 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 clap. Attaboy. All right, Nate, I'm not gonna take any of that chalk away from you. Give me an elbow, bud. Give me an elbow. There you go. All right, next up, we've got Nathan Hearn. Nathan Hearn is an active hockey player, but he's playing ninja today. Using that rope. There you go. That's what it's there for. He's got plenty of chalk on his hands, so this obstacle should come pretty easy. Reaching out for it. He's got plenty of options. There we go. Very nice. One after the other. Hit complete, hit complete. There he goes, using that caterpillar technique, up step by step. There we go. Whoa, 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 just a little too overzealous into Astro World. Nathan Hearn just attacking this course with reckless abandon. He's just going to one-hand that heavy metal. Now on to leftover salmon. Loves to swing. Touches it. Let's ride some lightning, Nate. Lines up the big jump, and up on top he goes. Big jump, big jump. Very nicely done. That's a move that we throw out in our ninja classes. And make sure that the kids can nail that. All right, next up, sporting one of the best faux hawks I've seen in a long time, Max. You ready, bud? All right, cool. I love it. It's like the Drew Drechsel hairstyle. Dig it. Get up on that wall. Kid who knows his lane, has excellent taste in music, calls himself the king of all wild things ninja. I love a little guy with some attitude. Go ahead, you got it, throw it. Nice. Now, what's he got for these steps? There he goes. We got to complete her through step by step. Now he's just got to touch the green. Big push off. That should be enough to get him there. He's just got to do it again. Consistency gets you far in life. Oh, now he's got to scooch it. He's got to scooch it. Just got to get to that green. Just got to get to the green. Oh boy. There you go. Ride it, Wild Thing. He's good. Nicely done. Sticks it. Against the wind with about 40 seconds left. Can Wild Thing make it to leftover salmon? I think if he makes it to leftover salmon, we might have a new first place. He's fighting for it. Look at it. Hands and feet. Hands and feet. Don't grab that. Don't. Nope. Judge corrects him. Oh, just couldn't quite get it. He was Wild Thing scratching and clawing for everything he could get to. All right, there's our leaderboard. Looks like heavy metal rules. If you can get through heavy metal rules, you're gonna be in good shape. Yeah, next up we got Jacob Tails Luptak. Jake, are you ready? Let's go, Jacob. I know Jacob didn't pick this song, but I love it. Coach Paulina picked it. Jacob is a member of our Action Athletics team. I think he's been on our team for about 3 years now. One of the most exciting little guys out there. He is such a little ball of energy. His older brother Ivan competes as well. He's literally just a bundle of muscle. He wrestles, skis, ninja, all things active for young Jacob. He never runs out of energy. He's never met a flop that he didn't like. There he goes, now on to heavy metal rules. He's making pretty good time here. Gotta hold on tight, good control through there. Now, I actively deceive my team members, so everybody knows, anybody who's on the action team knows that I keep obstacles hidden in a container in the back until NNL weekend, and I don't let them see any of these obstacles. And I will go to great lengths to confuse them, to get not let them guess what's on the course. They didn't even know those wind chimes still existed until they saw them this morning. But apparently that's no problem for Jacob. Stopping to get a little bit of coaching from Coach Paulina. Now he's got to hit this 4-foot lache and keep his legs up. There he goes. Big pull. Keeps his energy going. About 40 seconds left. Going to use his legs there to get up top. Grabs the bar. Very good. He's clear through another one. Riding the lightning around. One. He is still alive with 15 seconds left. Through the Spider-Verse. Clock winding down. Perfect circle. He's clear. On to the cat scratch fever. And just times out after perfect circle. Great job, Jacob. All right. One after the other, just checking them off. All right. Padraig, are you ready, my friend? Yeah? Let's get this course reset. And off we go. We got good energy on the course now. Jacob just threw down a banger of a run, and Padraig's out here to try to follow him up. He's got grip strength for days. He just saw, just couldn't quite hang on that doorknob hold. Gosh, maybe a little bit more chalk next time. But keep it going quickly, Padraig. Let's see what you got. Very nice, very nice. And big push off. Making this one look easy. There you go, nice. Big jump. That's it. Very nicely done. Gosh, I'll tell you what, other than that little miscue on that first one, Padraig is moving really well through these obstacles. He's taking great coaching. All right, come on up here, bud. Keep going. A lot of time on the clock. He's going to get to touch them all today, it looks like. There you go. Head down that traverse wall. Padraig's got a lot of time left on the clock here. Keeps his legs up. All right, here he comes into cat stretch fever. Climb, 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 climb. 30 seconds to go. He's reaching for it. He's reaching for it. He's got a foot there. Whoa, the coach is there to spot him. Tried to static it. He wants to go back up. Padraig, go climb that cargo net. Go climb that cargo net. Get up the cargo net and hit the button. He's moving. Oh, just timed out. Good job, Padraig. Our first competitor to make it to the cargo net. Woo! Finally, we got that monkey off our back. Now, let's see if that opens this up for the rest of the competitors. That's usually how this happens. Oh, man. Next guy up. Young Colt Batten. Young Colt in his first season on the action Athletics Ninja Team. This young man very familiar with our in-house class competitions. He used to bounce around this gym like a pinball. We couldn't stop him, so we eventually decided to give him a yellow shirt and put him to work. Oh no, just a step back on the landing. A little too reckless. With kids this age, we tend to get the gung-ho and gun-shy. Colt is definitely a gung-ho young man. Never met a jump he didn't like or he wouldn't try. Look at him just stride up that last step. Oh, a little bit of confidence out of this little guy. He just wants to run around and touch everything. This is the perfect song for Colt. Sums him up in a nutshell. There he goes, hanging on to each one of those. No quitting. He's still checking the clock. He's like, I want to make sure I have enough time to touch everything. You got about a minute left, Colt. There he goes, on to the next one. Woo, just throwing it out there. Watch out, bud. There he goes. Touch them all, Colt. Touch them all. Into a perfect circle. All right, he's got about 25 seconds left. If he can scale Cat Scratch Fever. There he goes. Go, Colt, go. Up he goes, up he goes, up he goes. Jump, 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 jump. Not quite. Tried to static it and just runs out of time. An exciting run out of Colt. Next up, we have young Juliet. Juliet, are you ready? Yes? Cool. Let's go have some fun. Very quickly up that wall. Very nice. Electing to skip those doorknobs with a good hip swing. This is a young lady who knows where her body is in space. Very nicely done. There we go. Takes that lunge step. Now Juliet, quite a bit taller than Colt, can reach out there with her legs. And then up to that last one. Just got to trust your steps. There you go. She's still alive as she heads down into Astro World. Big push off. There we go. Now a second big push off is all she needs to get herself going. Oh, but doesn't get the push. Now she's going to have to scooch. Scooch, 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 scooch. Either direction. Maybe she can go back and push again. Oh, that seems to be her plan. Okay. Now she's going to drag it back. That is some ninja thinking right there. Good job. Excellent work. See, not licked yet. Go ahead, Juliet. Still on it. Touches and goes. This young lady has got some serious poise for a young competitor. Look at her get those hips up nice and high. Whoa, whoa, got to get on that wind chime. Come on, Juliet, you got it. You got a great run going here. Let's keep it going. Eyeing up that ring. Look at her flex it out. Got to stick that landing now. Good job. She's still alive, heading into leftover salmon with about 20 seconds left. And off. She's re-gripping. Wants it. She wants it. She's clean. Just got to climb up and complete the obstacle. Oh, that climb is so hard. She's heel hooking it. push, push, push. Oh, woo! What a great run out of Juliet. I think that might be our first place female. That is our first place female run. Great job, Juliet. All right. Next up, Peter. Peter, are you ready? Here we go. Nice work, sir. Up and up that 8-foot warp wall. Peter's a member of the Saratoga Ninja Lab. They nickname him Peter Butter. That must be because he's so smooth. Very nice. Just got to keep doing that same thing. Get that foot there. That's it. He's good. Foot step, foot step. There you go. That's it, that's it. Very nicely done. Good job, Peter. All right, he heads down into Astro World. Just a little step up. Step up on that Astro World. Go ahead, Peter. Keep it going. Let's take a ride on heavy metal rules. Right when the beat drops. Kid's got excellent coordination. Oh, those wind chimes are so slippery, Peter. Let's go, Butter. Show him what you got. 4-foot lache. There's that hip hitch. That's what we like to see. Woo. Came in a little hot. Come on up. Right around the corner, right for the video footage. Show him what you got on Ride the Lightning. And up he goes. All right, Peter's going to touch them all today. Let's go on to Spider-Verse. Wow, look at him just fly up that spider climb. Can he stick the oh, he's a little low. He's got to get a little higher. Oh, man, I thought Peter was going to throw it. That move is there. All right, next up, Brady. A little bit more Old Town Road for you. All right, Brady, I need you to finish this course in under 2 minutes so that you don't let your song run out. Brady, are you ready? Go for it. You know the song. Ride till I can't no more. "19 weeks at #1, this song was. Not surprising to see why. There we go. Brady's through the first. Now I think he's going to need to fly through heavy metal to put himself in a position to podium. He's doing well so far. All right, he's got 2 more obstacles to do. If he can get through Astro World in pretty good time, he's got himself a shot here. He's got to just keep it together. Big push off, big push off, big push off. There we go. This was all about momentum. Got to keep that momentum going. Oh boy, got to go back to it. There we go. Very nice. All right, into heavy metal. It's going to come down to a little bit of time here if he can complete this obstacle. There he goes. Now onto the wind chimes. I think Brady's got himself in a pretty good position here. Here we go, Brady. Get those legs on there. Scratching and clawing for it. It's there. It's there. That's it. And he's got to time the drop. Very nicely done. All right, leftover salmon. With 30 seconds left. Brady's putting a hurting on it. Come on, bud. Look at him scratch for it. Hooking that elbow, doing everything he can to get through this. Look at that move. That's the move we're looking for today. Nice job, Brady. Around the Ride the Lightning. This is what I'm talking about. Can he finish Ride the Lightning in under 10 seconds? Go, 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 go. He cleared it. All right. All right. Henry, you ready? All right, let me get my judge back. Up he goes. This is Henry's first year in NNL. Now this course is starting to heat up. We're going to see if some of these guys can put some moves on these obstacles. Henry's got himself in pretty good position here. He's got to keep his hips moving. Panic at the Disco. So hot right now. Panic at the Disco. Let's go, Henry. Big steps. Taking it one at a time. That's it. There we go. All the way up. All right, he's still alive. Now, it's probably going to come down to a little bit of time here. He's got a minute 13. He's got to push off, get some good momentum going. Very nice, very nice. Coming up on the 1 minute mark here. Still on the green. Got to get to that green. There he goes. All right. A little less than a minute into heavy metal rules. Sticks the land. There he goes. Now it's a clear. Had to go back and touch that landing platform. Let's see what that does for his time. But he's got to get through against the wind. He can go back to the platform. He's in a just touched it there. All right. Well, we'll see if his completion time is enough to hold up through heavy metal rules. He was looking like he was moving pretty well. Can he get through? Ride the Lightning. That was very similar. There he goes, on to the next one. All right. Not yet, Caleb, not yet. How you feeling, bud? Good? All right. Next up, one of my favorite young ninjas in this age group. Caleb, are you ready? Go ahead. Like he's fired out of a cannon. Go for it, Caleb. I've never heard this song before, but I really like it. There you go, Caleb. Show them how the 6 to 8s do it with a little bit of confidence. Nice job, bud. You got it. Scooch it, scooch it, scooch it. Ah, just couldn't avoid the touch. That's all right. Keep it going, Caleb. Show them what you got. Touch them all. There you go. Very nicely done. Now up through against the wind. Now this is where Caleb's in his element. He does not mind hanging on to these rings. Knows how to use his feet and his hands together. He is a scrapper. There we go. Oh, just couldn't get the grab. Now we know he loves to fly. Oh, didn't quite get the grab there. Come on over, Caleb. Let's ride the lightning. Wow, making Ride the Lightning look so easy. Across the top. Big jump, Caleb. Excellent work. There he goes around perfect circle. Very patient with it. All right, let's see what he's got for the Squirrel Climb. All the way up. Whoop. Nope. He's going to try it again. All the way up. Nope, didn't want to do it. All right, run for that cargo net, Caleb. Run for that cargo net. Oh, just ran out of time. Woo! That is 2 minutes and 20 seconds of hard work. All right, next up, we have a young lady in her very first National Ninja League competition. She's going to go out and have some fun. Ready? Here we go. Up the warp wall she goes. Let's see what she's got for Thriller. Just got to get those hips moving back and forth. Reach out for it. There you go. Got to get her right hand free. Ah, bails on Thriller. All right, moving on to the next one. Ran into a little bit of a hand placement issue there. Might have also been some performance anxiety. But showing great confidence on these steps, even using objects she's not supposed to. Anybody that knows anything about me knows that that's pretty common around my house. Here she goes down onto Astro World. Yeah, flop it out, Pickle. Have some fun. Pressure's off, kiddo. Now you're just running around the gym. This is all you got to do. Whee! And down she goes. We'll stick the landing. There we go. Now, an obstacle that I can guarantee you she has never, ever, ever seen before. Except when she was like 2 years old. Go ahead, Dylan. Ride the lightning, Pickle. Good job, good job. I'm not sure she weighs enough to even really move those steps too much. Straight across, now a jump. Straight across the rope. She's got about 20 seconds left. There you go, go climb that Squirrel Climb. She's not even listening to Coach Paulina. And that'll do it. 2 minutes and 20 seconds of pickle time. I guarantee you that when after this all wraps up and you guys all go home, she'll complete this course perfectly and then look at me and be like, I don't want to do it anymore. All right, next up, Megan. Megan, are you ready? Let's do it. Megan showing excellent hip movement through this obstacle, good confidence in her grip strength. And dismounts to the platform, good job. Now up those steps, taking a little bit of a conservative approach there. There you go, all of her weight still in that foot. So you notice all these ninjas, as the steps go up, that confidence wanes a bit, even though the steps are literally the same. It's just a height thing. Very nicely done. Megan's still alive. I think right now, I think it might be Juliet who's sitting in first place for the females. Megan's got about a minute here. Let's see what her time does against Juliet's. As long as she keeps checking off obstacles, she's going to be just fine. Straight through, sticks the landing. She's doing really well through here up until this point. Oh, going straight for that ring. Our first competitor who elected to not use the last wind chime. Still alive with some time on the clock. She's got to stick this lâché. There you go, going mixed grip. Excellent adjustment. Keep going. Oh. Yeah, that one was. All right, that's going to move Megan into first place. She just got to that leftover salmon a little bit faster. All right, let's see what our next competitor has. Gabriella, packing a lot of ninja skill into a small package. Love the shirt, Gabriella. You look awesome. Are you ready? Let's do it. Up that 8-foot warp wall she goes. This young lady, big personality in a little tiny package. Now, here's where we talk about that fear a little bit, where she's super high. Very nicely done. Come on, Gabrielle. Don't look down. You got it. Keep going, Gabrielle. Just didn't like the look of it. Those steps are pretty far away for somebody of smaller stature, so it's going to be a little tough to make those connections. So Gabby is a huge fan of the sport. Finding out today that you got to have some confidence, and you can be small, but you put a little bit of skill in there, and you are going to overcome obstacles every day. Some of her favorite Ninja Warriors are Jessie Graff, Jessie Flex Lebrecht, Barclay Stockett, and Alyssa Beard. Well, two of those young ladies are here with us this weekend. Hopefully Gabby gets a chance to meet two of her heroes. She'll be inspired to continue with the sport and continue to have fun climbing, swinging, jumping, balancing, and overcoming obstacles every day. But she definitely has the right personality for it. 10 seconds left, Gabby. Hold on tight. Hold on tight, you got it. Keep going. That'll do it for Gabby. The jump there might have been a little too much for her. All right, next up, our penultimate competitor, Griffin. Griffin, do you understand the course? Are you ready? Let's do it. Griffin electing not to use the rope, just climbs straight up that 8-foot warp wall. Eyeing up that landing as he reaches for each handhold. There you go. Now he's got that grip locked in. Good. Keeps his hips going and sticks the landing. Nice job, Griffin. First big step. Touch the ground there. He's got to keep going, though. All right. On to Astro World. And big jump. Nice job, Griffin. Griffin electing to not use his legs at all. A little bit more comfortable with the ring swing than the wind chime, and who can blame him? That is an obstacle that a lot of ninjas aren't going to see. We dusted that one off. A little bit of a throwback this year. Come on, Griffin, you got it. Push, push, push. We got to coordinate those hands and legs. Ah, not quite. All right, on to leftover salmon with 10 seconds left. Oh, he's very comfortable with the lache. He's got that skill set in his box. All right, Griffin, great job. Come on down, bud. Our final competitor of the wave, Isabella. First year competing in the NNL. Isabella, are you ready? Let's do it. Isabella ascending the ladder. Heads into Thriller. Gets those grabs across. Slowly but surely making her way across. Oh, good try. Just came up a little short on that one. All right, Isabella, now experience wins the day. We got to get a little bit of experience here. Oh, Isabella just can't quite stick the landing. I know for a fact we're going to be seeing Isabella again, if not in the Nina season, at another NNL competition. Good push off. There you go. That's it. I love all the TA kids. They all have these awesome ninja nicknames on the back of their shirt. Izzy Dizzy with the red pigtails. This young lady definitely has some ninja skill, but got to coordinate those hands and feet. All right, she's moving on to leftover salmon. Izzy using her feet there. And that's going to do it for Izzy. There we go. All right. So that was our final competitor of this wave. Now, thanks to the amazingness of our, big round of applause, thank you, for all of our competitors. Good job, everyone. Let me get all my competitors from this wave out here on the blue floor.